I be on go, yeah. Just give me a reason.
I told y'all, new year, new show, same energy at Court in the Gym every Thursday night on the Big Exclusive Network, 7 to 8:30. Tap in with me on the Facebook channel and the YouTube channel, Big Exclusive Network. Y'all know what it is. Real people talking about real things. So if you a real one, get with me.
Oh, yeah. You already know, yeah.
Surprised as hell to see me, ain't you? Your boy Big Exclusive waiting for the light-skinned assassin to come in. My man Jimbo will be in a second. Bam.
Yo, bro. What's good?
Bro, you the burnout, man.
We
about the gang war right now on screen. We definitely about the gang war, bro.
So this is me. This one's on me.
Yeah, you motherfucking right, it's on you. What? It's 7:07. Why wouldn't it be on you? Yes,
indeed.
Why wouldn't it be on you?
I sent you all this yesterday.
You sent me all what?
Everything.
In what format?
But you know what's going on right now.
No, we had that discussion. I told you got to find it somewhere else, bro. That's on you to do the research.
I did
I got you send me videos. I gotta research the videos, find
research them. Just
bro,
rip them as is.
I'm gonna let you get your show off, but we definitely gang warring after this.
Absolutely.
It's light skin, dark skin, it's me versus you, it's big nigga, little nigga, strong nigga versus husky nigga. All that after the show.
Yeah, we not gonna do that in front of the company.
I'm telling you how y'all say in the street is up and all that. Pull up, drop pins. I'm doing all that.
That is crazy. We gonna do this not in front of company.
Not in front of company. Now here's what I'm gonna tell you. You know, I love you. Have a great fucking show. We definitely gang warring though. For sure. For sure.
Okay, absolutely.
Love you,
bro. Wow. Well, I'm here.
And just so you know, all the videos is there. All of them are there. All of them. And on top of that, I'm sending you an invoice through Cash App.
Yo. Let's have a moment of silence for this bullshit he just dropped on me, man. Just a little moment. All right, I'm here. Welcome to A Court in the Gym. We be having some technical difficulties sometimes, but this is what family do, man. We back and forth, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm right. I ain't gonna lie, but you know. All right. So today I wanted to just get into a few things that's been just sitting on my mind kind of heavy, man. Just number one, the appropriation of everything we do, the way we're treated in everything. And there is a message that's not being received, and I don't think it's just outright being said, right? And I just want to, you know, state my gripes as they are. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into this show right now, and it's just what in the hell? What is going on here? Hold on right quick, y'all. I'm trying to pull something up, and Facebook is just giving me all types of drama. All right. So this first situation is, and it's sad, man. And to all the people who lost their lives in Nashville, my heart goes out to y'all, man. I couldn't imagine losing a child. Unfortunately, last Tuesday, my daughter was at the playground in Southwest Philadelphia, and some little morons decided to just start shooting feet away from my daughter. So, you know, my heart goes out, and, you know, we really need to do something about the gun legislation in the United States of America, responsible gun laws that, you know, make a difference and make an impact in the cities and places that people are living in. They're like under siege and hostage by this gun violence. We had to do something about that. But what happened in Nashville, it's just, you know, this girl, she planned this 6 months in advance. 6 months in advance, and this terrible thing happened, and they're so mad at the sheriff who did the original media coverage for not using the proper pronouns, and that shit is burning me the fuck out. It is the transgender community specifically, not the lesbian community, not the gay community. It's just these particular people. You guys are burning me out with the audacity to want so much as far as your rights. You know, Hannibal, what's going on, bro? Like, as equality goes, and you motherfuckers is just different. It's like you're different, and it just burns me out that this is what we're worried about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally feel like body dysmorphia is a diagnosis. It is a diagnosis, and I feel like something is wrong upstairs. I don't mean to be disrespectful when I say this, but I feel like something is wrong upstairs. There is a mental instability there, and it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. I don't feel like we got to keep going forward in life and making space for these things and allowing people to say, hey, you know what? I identify as a tree, and my pronouns are them and they. And I just don't understand how one person is a them and they. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have to categorize everybody when talking about one person when I say them and they. So can we just address you by your name? You know, it's really fucking me up that this happened. You know what I'm saying? And it's no other than this person is sick. I'm going to be like, you know, I never let them use the cop out that, you know, such and such is mentally unstable, but this person is sick. This person is sick. Planned this for 6 months. Opened fire on 3 children. Murdered them. This person is sick. This is a sick person, obviously, that you went from this gender to that gender, or you want to be from this gender to that gender because you feel like you're in the wrong body. That is something that's wrong upstairs, because everybody's not feeling like this. You know, every person that's gay doesn't want to be, every gay man doesn't want to be a woman, and every gay woman doesn't want to be a man. And so that right there, let's let you know like how far this rabbit hole goes, man. And it's like shocking that that was even an issue, that anybody would even give a fuck what this person want to be identified as. This person is a mass fucking murderer. Mass fucking murderer. OG, what's going on with you? This is the mass murderer. So why are we concerned about what the rights of the mass murderer is in pertaining to what they want to be called? Are you shitting me? Now, keep that thought. Keep that thought that that was the issue, that what they wanted to be identified as is an issue, that this person's thoughts and voice were still heard even after death, even after dying in that situation, that their thoughts and all that, hey, DeAndre, what's going on, was still heard. And it's just, it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. And they're pushing this narrative. So, bro, could you put the little clip up of the RuPaul doll? There is a RuPaul Build-A-Bear, and it's, I don't understand. It's like, I don't get it. There literally is a RuPaul Build-A-Bear, special edition Build-A-Bear, and you can buy it stuffed or unstuffed. It just makes it spicy that you have that option, honestly. But it's like crazy. Like, who's this for? Like, who is this for? It's like you're pushing this narrative or trying to push this narrative or this agenda on children. And I think it's really fucked up. I do. Like, I really think it's fucked up that like you're pushing this on children. You are pushing this on children. And it's like cigarettes, like them candy cigarettes and all that. You're pushing this shit on children. You're trying to target the next generation. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a video. I think it's just a picture of it. I think it's just a picture of it. And it's just wild that they're driving this narrative home so hard. It is wild as hell to me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, why? Why do you feel like children need to know about these type of things as if it's a there are other children going through maybe this body dysmorphia and all that, but the rest of the children don't need to know about that now. Not now. It's too early to be teaching this shit to third and fourth graders, fifth graders. No, it's too no. Like a real rat. No, I don't think that belongs in school. Especially now, here goes again. Here's the point, the message that's not being said. Especially since they're taking critical race theory out of school. They won't allow critical race theory in schools. And the point that I'm trying to make in this, like the overlining point is, African Americans have fought for decades with some avail, but little to no avail in the same token, for the civil rights that we have. Our grandfathers, grandmothers, our great-parents, whatever, you know, talking about, they were beaten. Dogs were sicked on them. The hoses were used on them. Old ladies billy clubbed in the head about the right to vote. These same rights that we fought for, right? I'm tired of them forcing that shit on us to make it seem normal. They write that angle into every show. They do. What's going on with you, Tiffany Ann? I appreciate you sharing. You know what I'm saying? And like our African Americans as a whole, as a people, we're still fighting the uphill struggle. We're still fighting the uphill struggle. And honestly, I feel like we're all tired of being slighted the way we are, to have these legislation spearheaded for other groups like Asian Americans, trans Americans, like every transgender Americans, everybody else, they're getting put up here. They can get you canceled. And we're tired of this shit. I can't support that. I think everybody should have equality, but no. Wait your fucking turn. Put some work in. And that's the point that we're making. And nobody's just outright saying that shit. On top of this shit being uncomfortable and a lot of us finding it weird. I'm going to be real with you. You want real, we have to have a real conversation. We have to be honest with each other. A lot of this shit is bizarre. And now that we're dealing with something where we're dealing in the medical field, we're dealing in the psychological field, because it's a medical and psychological thing that's going on, these procedures and all that. It's like, no, like this is, and now it gets really complicated. It gets really complicated, but it's not complicated to wake up and just be black. Okay, I didn't make a decision to be black. I woke the fuck up, and that's what I was. I popped into the world. That's what I was. I wake up every day. That's what I am. And this is what we're saying. That as regular, basic human beings, we can't even get the same equality, simple respect and courtesies and benefits of doubts of any other race. But we got to sit back to every other race, and now we just have, I don't even know that to call you a type of human. Like I don't know. I'm not even trying to be smart. I'm legit not trying to be smart, because you say you want to identify as this, them, that, and whatever the case might be. But I identify as an African American male, heterosexual, every day, no matter what. And it wasn't even my choice, and I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. I'm happy with who I am. Maybe you guys need to start being happy with who you are, but until then, I don't feel like you should buck traffic on us. I don't. I really don't feel like you should have the ability to buck traffic on us. You know, so all right, so Shan, there's the one from the University of Wyoming. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? Good evening. What's going on with you, Creamy? Oh man, let's see here. My bro mentioned me in the comment. You ain't got that, John? It's an agenda that is sickening. I don't like the fact that transgender women call women cis women. That burns me up. I don't CIS women, or what is that? What is that? So I don't know what that means, Tiffany Ann, but that the fact that they would have any term for them is outrageous. There's
Hey, someone lock me up.
Yeah, the University of Wyoming, there is a lawsuit out right now. Right now, there's a lawsuit. Students are suing a sorority for admitting transgender women who allegedly peeped on them with an erection. I don't get it. Like this is the craziest shit here. And it's like, this is what I'm saying. People are uncomfortable by this type of time right here. And I just feel like a lot of this shit, it is sexual in nature. A lot of like, this is some horny shit to do. You know what I'm saying? To dress up as a woman and, you know, parade around like you're a woman and join this sorority by some loophole in the law, and now you peeping on these women with your dick hard is crazy to me. That is super duper duper crazy to me. Like, that is like fucked up. And the way they spin it as if we should feel sorry for this person who's doing this shit, and I don't. I don't feel sorry for this person and any psychological wars they might be fighting within. I don't feel sorry for them. No, I don't. I don't. Real shit. That is some creepy ass shit. No, like that's a big hell no. Can I get an oh hell no for that one, man? That is a big oh hell no.
Oh, hell no.
These things and pacifying these people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And you say, oh, you can't be like this. Yeah, the fuck I can. Yeah, the fuck I can. You want to know why I can be like that? Because there is women claims, like there's in Hollywood. So I've seen this on Hollywood Unlocked. So woman claims she doesn't tell men she's dating. She says she's a transgender because they're too judgmental. Can we put this up for a second? Because this is blowing my fucking mind. It is blowing my mind. It really is. Like, so you're just out here dating hetero, and you have to see this transgender woman. It doesn't look like any signs of being a man prior. You got to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Influencer Adia Danielle claims she doesn't tell men she dates that she is transgender. She states people are too judgmental. Having gender-affirming surgery in 2021, Adia likes to wait till she's sure she wants to take things further before telling a man of interest. In a claim made by the 22-year-old, she claims to have lost 50K followers after coming out as transgender. How y'all feeling about this? And could this be dangerous for her?
You know what I'm saying? And that's all it's about. Like, there was a few things that's wrong with that to me. First of all right, you lost 50K followers after coming out about being a transgender woman. But those 50K followers, a lot of them probably were men who thought you were a woman. Straight like that. You can't go, you can drink. That's crazy. Come on. Like, unreal. That is crazy. Like, you can't force that shit on other people. I just don't see where it's like, you can't, that's forcing it on other people. That's like fucking rape. That's rape. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't like that they're teaching sexuality and lifestyle and stuff. Yeah, they don't. They have children's books about it. They shouldn't be doing that. They originate from the Caucasoid Mountains, so the weird shit is normal. Yeah, AOG, like, this shit is mind-blowing. And that's a dangerous fucking game that this individual is playing. That is a dangerous game. So somebody brutalizes this woman or this man, whatever you want to call, or however they prefer, like, that's even confusing. I'm just going to call you by your original gender. When somebody brutalizes this man, then, you know, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad, and they're going to be they're going to lynch them, burn them. They're going to want them to get the death penalty and all that other shit. And nobody is going to think twice about the shame that this person is probably feeling, the embarrassment that this person was feeling that drove them to this point. They're not gay. They're not gay. They don't want to be with someone who used to be a man. You know what I'm saying? She is. I mean, listen, but you know, some people. It's like, it's crazy. And say Braham's going on. And listen, you would never think that that's a man or that was used to be a man. You know what I'm saying? It's rape. It's outright rape. And it's dishonest and it's fucking corny. And nobody should have to go through that. Nobody should have to go through that. And you worried about you taking your time to worry about if someone is really the one. We're trying to find out if they're really gay on the low and they just want putting it out there. Is that what type of person you're looking for? Someone who might be in the closet, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they're experimenting or something like that. Because when you come across any heterosexual man and they find this out, and you know, y'all done had sex, you know what I'm saying? What's going on with your royalty? Like, and y'all have sex, right? And you later tell them, well, look, you know, I used to be a man. Do you think magically I'm like, well, you know what? You're such a special person to me, and I can't be without you, and I can look past that. That's not going to happen. They're going to be angry. They're going to feel betrayed because you lied. You know what I'm saying? That's not what they want, and no amount of cosmetic surgery can change that. Period. Period. I'm definitely speaking. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. It happened to me. I'm going to be on Dateline. I'm keeping it all the way live. It happened to me. I am going to be on Dateline. For sure as the fucking day is long and that shit stank, I'm gonna be on Dateline because that it's fucking rape. And nobody's looking at that like that. Nobody would be looking at it like, hey, you know, he killed his rapist. You feel me? Yeah, you are a rapist. You are a rapist. And if that person feels like, yo, I want to take it there on that level, like, why are men not protected like that? Because those who the targets are, those who will be the victims. You feel what I'm saying? But I guess there's no motherfucking such thing as rape. That's not rape for a man. That's just you, hey, you capped them up, you got them good, and you should let them know. You know what I'm saying? Real rap. Like, that's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it is a case. But what I'm saying is, in a situation where a man rapes a woman and that woman murders her attacker, you know what I'm saying? She get all the sympathy in the world. That's what she should have did. That's what she should have did. He raped her. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, girlfriend. Do your thing. That's what the whole country gonna be saying this. Everybody's gonna be screaming out for justice for this person because they killed their rapist. But in the reverse roles, where a man who pretended to be a woman rapes another man and that man murders that man, is anybody going to have sympathy or understanding for him? They had the fucking nerve to say it's a hate crime when you beat shit down on ladies for the deception. Yeah, and that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And meanwhile, when they're pushing to get legislation like that to make shit like that a hate crime, there are other bills that could be benefiting the African American communities and could be helping us solve our problems that are being shot down. And we're tired of that shit. Like, we're tired of that shit that y'all getting this leeway based off laws that were passed to protect us as African Americans. And it's fucked up. Like, real rap. There's no way around that. It is absolutely no motherfucker way around that. Like, the African American community, man, it's like y'all constantly show us this country, this world. Y'all constantly show us that we not worth a damn, and y'all don't give a fuck about what is going on with the African American people, especially the African American man. Nobody is giving a fuck about this. Nobody is speaking out about it. Like, we do feel some type way, but when we say something about it, we're hateful, we're ignorant, we're all these motherfucking things minus confused because we trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and we don't have to accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? The trans community is not going to crucify me. They can eat a dick, whether they like to or not. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of that shit because there are plenty of people who stand with me. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to worry about being banned from any motherfucking platform because I feel a certain type of way about something that's natural. This is an natural thing y'all doing. These surgeries, these procedures, they are not natural. You know what I'm saying? Now, they ask me, and I'm not a super religious man of God, even though I have deep rooted faith. But what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to condemn or judge nobody for real, but this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. This is some shit that's only been going on within the last 50 years that y'all been practicing this procedure, and now y'all perfected it to this point. This shit is sickening. This shit is sickening. I'm sorry now. I don't want nobody, oh, why are you like that? You need to be I don't have to tolerate nobody infiltrating me, pretending to be a fucking woman and really being a man. I don't have to fucking tolerate no shit like that. Is you shitting me? Kiss my ass. Fuck is you talking about? No, I don't have to tolerate that. And I get off every social media platform for the rest of my motherfucking life before I do. It don't make no motherfucking sense to me. None. Absolutely none. That y'all pushing it on these kids, telling these kids that this is going on when body dysmorphia doesn't affect every kid. It doesn't affect a high percentage of children. And while they should, take some measures and, figure out what's going on with these children, how to treat these children, because you're saying, oh, I wasn't people are born gay. All right, I'm not trying to say gay people have been around for the longest, but when you start feeling like you belong in a different body and you're acting on that, and to me, that is the same thing as somebody who's cutting themselves and all that. They feel like they need the pain or the bond with the pain or whatever justifications they have in their head that makes them think that this is cool, but there's a diagnosis for that. There's a diagnosis. And by it being a diagnosis, body dysmorphia being a diagnosis, that we can all stipulate that means something is wrong. And we need to learn how to treat that shit. Real motherfucking rap. I'm sorry. Like, this is going too fucking far. If two people want to be gay, regardless of their gender, male or female, because that's all there is all over the fucking world in every goddamn animal. Birds, whales, lions, dolphins, goddamn tigers, bears, deers, everything. There's a male and there is a female. You know what I'm saying? Period. All right, there are some animals who can switch their sex in their ecosystem. It really is. But that is for the survival of all of the species in that area, all the frogs, all the lizards, because I think it's like reptiles that can do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not because this lizard said, hiss, I want to be a woman now. No, that's not how the fuck that works. That is not how that works. They didn't just choose to be chosen because they have the right to do so. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck that. And that shit ain't cool. That shit is not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you guys see what's going on in Uganda with them passing legislation against people being gay. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. That country, if they're moving off of Sharia law, then you know, that's what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? But I more so feel like that it's not even about just the gay people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even about the gay people. It's about people trying to change their gender. Yeah, Allah created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, humans are, well, you know what, Royalty? I have seen male dogs try to fuck the shit out of another male dog. I have seen that. Everybody's seen there's got that one dog that's just humping everything. He just horny. You know what I'm saying? That horny ass dog, a hump a leg, a hump a teddy bear, it'll just hump anything. You know what I'm saying? But the wanting to be something else, we don't see that anywhere but amongst man. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is crazy. It is really crazy. Everything we do, like, what my point is not to bash the LGBTQ community. If that's how you live in your life, that's how you live in your life, man. But the way y'all pushing, going as hard as y'all going, man, and it's like y'all are some unaccepted as people so far. The trans community is really unaccepted. Now y'all can say pride and all, yeah, y'all pride is through the motherfucking roof because amongst y'all community it's fuck everybody else. And y'all got derogatory names for heterosexual people. You know what I'm saying? So all this motherfucking acceptance y'all keep talking about, that shit is a fucking cover up. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all not demonstrate any patience at all. And you know how patient we gotta be, just as long as patient as we've motherfucking been. And when I say we, I mean African Americans. We have been beyond patient. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazier than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So this one guy, like this right here, guy wastes 5 years of his life. He wastes 5 years of his motherfucking life finding out that his girlfriend is transsexual, that, you know what I'm saying, she's a transgender. Let me get that clip right there, Shannon. Play that joint.
Mr. Bob in the ring.
Why?
I found out that you were transgender. You've been lying to me since the start.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have proof.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
You can take all your stuff out of the apartment. I don't care.
I'm not gonna argue
I'm not
with
trying to
you.
be an asshole about it.
Like I said, I'm not gonna argue with you. Here you go.
You need to key in the box too.
I gotta return to the office.
I will return it. Thank you. I'll return it. Please, I need it. Like I said, you can get your stuff out of the apartment. You're not gonna do anything to your stuff.
That's fine. Okay, take it out. not going to change the way you feel. I'm not going to do anything.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, I got sound effects, y'all. Yeah, that is crazy. 5 years of his life. 5 years of his life. Now, mind you, that this speaks volumes because, like I said, 5 years, 5 whole years went by. He finds out with proof. He didn't stay because, oh, now I'm so in love. All that shit is out the window. Soon as you find out that it's not a woman, it really is disgusting. And I'm not trying to be putting nobody down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? 5 years. But listen, bro, if she had that gender assigned surgery, he don't know. He don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't know. So that's the fuck crazy. That's after 5 years. What about him? That's embarrassing. That's some embarrassing shit that he got to explain to everybody now. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now he's being judged, and you know what I'm saying? People are whispering behind his back, and you done dragged him into your shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be a part of that. Real rap, no heterosexual man wants to go through no shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that motherfucker was brolic and shit. That was a big back motherfucker. You hear me? Real shit. That could have went left. It would. I'm telling you, with a motherfucker, with an African American man, a heterosexual African American man, especially about, you know, it's real hard, you know, for some people to come out and, you know, openly come out as a gay man, especially an African American man. It's hard for them to come out. For the people who I know who are gay, who shared their stories about coming out to their family, to their friends, and it's like it was hard for them, and a lot of them lost family and friends. You know what I'm saying? It was hard for them. So just imagine that being a black man after 5 years, a heterosexual black man, now he find out that the woman he loved and was in love, ready to spend the rest of his life with, is not a woman, it's a man. Now the whole hood know. You know they talking about it, ridicule. You know what I'm saying? This is the shit that drive people to suicide. You know what I'm saying? It's a terrible shit. Like, this is the shit that drives people to suicide, embarrassment, shame, wondering what everybody else gonna think about them. You know what I'm saying? And we can't gonna act like you shouldn't worry about what people think about him, because the guy before, who's not telling people that he's really a guy, was originally a guy, was worried about losing 50,000 followers. Yes or no? You know what I'm saying? So that tells you right there what people think does play a part in it. That's why cyberbullying is a fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And no, we need to leave this shit alone. Like, this shit can't keep going on. Like, we are disregarded at every ending corner as black men. As black men, we are disregarded. As black women, they are disregarded. We are disregarded. When I say this, we are disregarded, it's because these things, we're appropriated. We're killed by the police. Yeah, the suicide rate for those people is high. When I say those people, I say trans people. So I don't know if you guys are comfortable with being called those, that, or they. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is stupid to me. Allowing somebody to identify as whatever the fuck they want. He just say, hey, I'm a crayon. The fuck you mean you a crayon? I'm a crayon. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not a fucking crayon, okay? Your mother was in the hospital and she gave birth to a human, not a crayon. She gave birth to either a little boy or a little girl. Now, there are medical phenomena. I've recently seen something about this lady having 2 vaginas. She uses one for pleasure and one for her OnlyFans. This is literally what this lady was saying. She was born with 2 vaginas. I don't know what the fuck that's like, you know what I'm saying? But that's 2 vaginas, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a woman. It's still a woman. She can have a baby out one of them joints, then it is a woman. That is what makes you a woman. I don't care what anyone else has to say on that issue. According to Jim, that the ability to have a baby is definitely what makes you a woman. To those women who have medical reasons on why they cannot have a baby, the ability to have a menstrual cycle is what makes her a woman. This is what separates a man from a woman, and there is nothing else. There is no evidence of anything else throughout civilization to anywhere, Mesopotamia, the goddamn Great Barrier Reef. There is no evidence anywhere in the world that says that there was ever more than two genders. And however y'all try to spice it up and separate sex and gender, I'm not trying to hear that shit. I stand firm on my position that there is male and that there is female. And that is where we're going to leave it. Yeah, I don't care what you do. What you try to make up, you say you're non-binary, and I don't even know what the fuck that means, to be honest. To be honest, if that makes me ignorant, then, well, you know, hey, I wear that shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is beyond me that black people are disregarded. Like, when I say disregarded, right, we are disregarded as in the fact that the real solutions that probably will solve a lot of other people's and a lot of everybody's problems. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have to start with us. It's going to have to start with us. Like there was recently a TikToker, a YouTuber, that's what he is, and he addresses, you know, this backlash for what he says wasn't blackface. You hear me? Run that for me right quick, bro.
Address for all the people thinking bad about my last prank video. I didn't even post it. I didn't even do none of that because when I see people reacting to it, it kind of threw me off guard because me doing this video, damn sure ain't no fucking blackface. Just because you are painting your body black, that don't fucking mean that you're doing blackface. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Y'all want to make everything about everything. Nigga can't even do a prank video no more. You can't even do a gay prank video without offending the gay peoples. You can't do a black prank video without offending the black people. You can't do shit nowadays. But y'all niggas are soft. Because the fact that y'all don't know and y'all talking out of context and y'all thinking I'm doing blackface, why the fuck would a Mexican be doing blackface? That's a fucking white person thing. And then y'all gonna say that's racist, right? But shut the fuck up. Let me talk. Y'all got me fucked up if y'all think I'm doing blackface. Why the fuck would I do blackface? And post that shit on the internet? Nigga, y'all gotta think and use your fucking brain for a second. It's a prank video. What do I do for a second? If I fucking knew, I damn sure wouldn't have did that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that people had to tell me though. People had to tell me in the story replies or, you know, shit like that for me to even learn about this shit, right? So if I did know though and I did that stupid ass shit, then of course cancel me. What the fuck? I would cancel me. Fucking did that intentionally to make people mad. You got me fucked up if y'all think that's what I do. You think that prank was to get people mad or to make people laugh? Nigga, I was making people laugh. Nigga, I was doing nothing racist, bro. You got me fucked up. In the whole video in the beginning, I said this is not fucking racist. This is a prank. This is a prank video. This is not nothing racist. And then y'all wanted to make it a whole thing, man. So that's what it is. That's what we come to. But all the real ones that know me, man, y'all know I'm not fucking racist. Y'all know I do this shit for entertainment. This was never nothing about nothing racist. Y'all got me fucked up.
All right. So listen, right? Young boy, I need you to understand that while your intentions were, you know, I guess in the right place, you made a bad decision. I got to give you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to give you some on that one. Like, that was a bad decision, bruh. It was a bad decision for sure. That was a bad decision. First of all, whatever your intentions behind the blackface was, why is it okay that you feel like you can say nigga, 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 nigga all these goddamn times? You know what I'm saying? Bro, you are not a nigga. You are not a nigga. And this is the point I'm making. We are disregarded at every end of turn. The way you carrying yourself is something that you seen from a group of black men on TV or in person. The rap, the hip hop is a black thing. While we allow everyone else to participate in it because it's a worldwide thing and it's making money and all that, it is something that started in the United States of America, in the ghettos and the cities of the United States of America, and the black communities. And that's okay that you participate in that. You hear me? But we draw the line when you start saying nigger, my Mexican friend. You are not a nigger. The racial slurs they have for you are like wetback and spit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that you should be called wetback and spick, but what I'm saying is if you want to take a word that is meant to be derogatory to you and your people and you want to make it a cool thing, then I suggest you and your community put that work in. You feel what I'm saying? Stop appropriating and thinking it's cool because you're hearing the guys that you admire say these things. No, you're not black. And that is a disregard for us. You feel what I'm saying? It is a disregard because you are also a somewhat oppressed people and looked down upon and left out and all those things. Yes, the Mexican community, the Latino community, they're not in a super better position than the African American community, but you are in a better position. You hear me? You are. Nobody, you don't hear nobody like when Trump said that Mexicans was lazy, the whole country was like, nope. Hell no. But let Trump would have said that about African Americans, nobody would have said shit. And the people who did say something would have been ignored. That's the point I'm making. We're tired of being overlooked in this manner. No, it is not cool for you to do blackface, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? And yes, you thought that was funny, but guess what? There are a lot of African American people who didn't think that that was funny. And there were a lot of white people who did the same thing and thought that it was funny, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? So we're not going to keep giving out a million passes because you are an ethnicity of it. Now you said that's a white people thing. No, the fuck it isn't, bro. You feel what I'm saying? What you're doing is a disregard to the African American community because we never said that it was cool for our Latino brothers and sisters to say nigga. They just adopted it. They take everything from us. This was something that started amongst us. And this is the point I'm making. No one has any regard for us. No one has any regard for us. We're sitting here watching the trans community who is new to this civil rights fight, and the Asian American community who are rather new to these civil rights fights. Where's the footage of these people being clubbed in the head and having billy dogs and all that shit sicked on them while they were peaceful and marching? Where are they? Real rap. You know what I'm saying? So you guys got a lot more work to put in before, these things are going on. I feel like, y'all still got some fighting to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if we answering these requests and these grievances and, first come, first serve basis, we were the first fucking here. We were the first group of people with complaints and grievances about how we're being treated in the country that we lived and died for and fought for and made rich. That is the point that I'm making. That is the point. And a lot of this shit, and beside deeper than that, is a lot of it's ludicrous already. It is the fuck ludicrous already. Like it is crazy as fuck already. That the justice system just gobbles us the fuck up. You feel what I'm saying? Smacks us in the face every goddamn chance he get. Prime example. Y'all see 45 got locked up, right? Did y'all see 45 get locked up? I didn't see it. He didn't do no perp walk. He didn't do the walk of shame. There is no mugshot for Donald Trump. Why? That's part of the process. That's how they identify you. They take you down booking, they fingerprint you, and they mugshot you. Why didn't he get a mugshot? Because he the president? Who gives a fuck? That is say he was a president. But who gives a shit? That's saying justice looks different for people who are higher up. That's saying those people are above the law. No. You know what I'm saying? And we got this fucked up premise in our head that black people don't like cops or don't like the law. No, what the law means for us, it means something different for y'all. Because y'all don't get treated the way, no, we don't like cops. No, we don't want the police to have no money. But all of a sudden, Donald Trump wants the police to be defunded too. Because he got locked up for all this fraudulent bullshit that we know he motherfucking did, that you've been hiding and your best to do from them people who could do something about it. But we know you did it, Donald. We know you were setting up fake schools and taking these people money. That's fraud, bro. People go to jail for that. But let you would have been a black man, a flash bomb would have went off in your motherfucking window and they'd have kicked your front door to the back door and locked you the fuck up at 5:30, 5:45 in the morning, and you'd have went to jail, bro. And they'd have fucked your crib up and left that shit like that and wouldn't have reimbursed you for nothing. Okay? That's how it go for us. And we are tired of this shit. Everybody else is getting their turn.
Everybody else is getting that turn. And regardless of what's going on in these inner cities, no regardless of how many people are being killed, black on black crime, it doesn't fucking matter because all of us aren't doing that shit. And you guys are not stepping or making enough moves. We're tired of y'all just sitting back. It's so fucked up that the Jewish community has so much control and so much power that if you say the word Jew, eyebrows start raising. But what the fuck is going on in Palestine? That you got these Jews attacking Muslims in masjids during Ramadan in the Jewish community in the United States. Everybody had a fucking problem with what Kanye West said. None of you guys are speaking out on that type of fucking hate. It's getting brushed under the rug, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know about it because you know a lot of people, a lot of our people, black people, y'all don't want us to see that type of stuff that other people are getting oppressed by your hands. Y'all don't want us to see that shit, so y'all not putting it on y'all media the way y'all put the rest of this shit constantly in the news. Ukraine this, Ukraine that, Russia and Ukraine. Fuck Russia and Ukraine. I ain't got nothing to do with Russia and Ukraine. I am not a white man. You hear me? However, I am a Muslim. And when I see that stuff happening to these Muslims over there, it breaks my heart. It is inhumane. It is inhumane that y'all trying to force these people out, saying y'all got a claim to this land and they don't. Bullshit. But nobody calls y'all out on that. Nobody says anything. The black community is tired of being swept to the side for anybody. And I feel like the trans community is just going too fucking far and they're being given too much leeway too fast. They try to cancel Dave Chappelle. Yeah, it wasn't the LGB, it was the T. It was the T, like Dave Chappelle said. It's not the gays and lesbians that got a problem with them. It's the T's. It's the T's. That's literally, you gotta go look back at the comedy special he did, but you gotta go look like it's crazy. This shit fucks me up in the mind because it's like, yo, are you shitting me? You got to be shitting me, man. You got to be shitting me. Like everything. And it's like, all right, like I said, rap comes from the African American community. We know that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to hip hop since 1987. You feel what I'm saying? We know that. You feel me? We know this. Everybody know. If you don't know this, then you're a goddamn fool. If you don't know this, you're a goddamn fool. It's not one of those things where y'all can try to say Elvis came up with rock and roll and all this other shit. Even though we know rock and roll came from black people, but rap, oh yeah, there's not even a close argument that y'all can steal this from us. You feel what I'm saying? But they'll let anybody have it. Listen, because you played a clip about the young guy who, trying to I'm sorry. If you laugh at this, you might be going to hell. I'm sorry. The disabled guy who, handicapped rapper, bro. I need you to play that joint, man. You might. That is crazy. That is the correct for crazy. And they're like, well, Jim, what does that have to do with it? It's just that everybody, you hear me? I think he's some type of Latino descent and he's handicapped and this is rapping's for anybody, huh? Anybody that wants to pick it up is for anybody. You hear me? Rap, anybody want to rap. If you want to rap, just start. You hear me? Yeah, let's slide the gasoline drawers on. You're going to hell, bro. You're going to hell. Listen, anybody you want to rap, just start. Okay? Just start. Now, however, if you want to go get a job in Silicon Valley, then you better have a complexion for the connection because it's just a disproportion of whites compared to blacks or any other ethnicity in Silicon Valley is the fuck crazy. You hear me? The fuck crazy. And we're tired of hearing that diversity means white people, black people, Asian people, goddamn French people, Russian people. No, that's not what the fuck we talk about because them people don't have no goddamn problem nowhere else. All right? We talk about black people. That's what we talk about. Them people don't have no problem nowhere, ever. Never. I'm going to bust hell wide open when I get there. Yeah, he was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anybody can rap. Anybody. Shout out to that young man. for chasing his dreams and all that. But you know, if he was trying to make it in Silicon Valley, they wouldn't even make it a fuss. It wouldn't be cute. It wouldn't be bucko, keep pushing. If he was trying to become somebody out in Silicon Valley, they'd be like, listen, you just don't have, you know, the mental capacity for it. They would just let him down easy and, you know, give him a phone or something to play with. You know what I'm saying? But this, right, it's like anybody can take from the black community. You want to do something, or you want, you know what I mean? You want this, you want that, and we could be right there, like, thank you, master. Finally got my piece of cake, and he come in right in the snatch it, and that could be anybody. We're tired of feeling like that. We're tired of feeling like that. While less deserving, yeah, we're gonna just say it, less deserving. And when I say that, I'm talking about the trans community. Yes, you guys, you're less deserving of it than we are. Yeah, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Like I said, you ain't been had no dogs sicked on you. You ain't had none of that. You ain't been lynched as much as we've been lynched. Okay? Straight the fuck up like that. You ain't been lynched the way we've been lynched. You ain't been attacked the way we've been attacked. You haven't been hurt the way we've been hurt. You've never been sold to another person to own you. Okay? That's never happened. There were no transgender people on the plantations. We're talking about 400 years of this shit. Civil rights just within the last 80 years or something like that. I'm talking about 400 years of this shit. Y'all haven't suffered enough. Y'all haven't. Y'all haven't suffered enough. You can't be a goat. You haven't done enough. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. And like the shit that's going on is just, it's ridiculous at this point. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, man. Like, black is beautiful, and I know it. We all know it. We all know black is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But we need to start knowing it more. And I'm talking to us now, y'all, the black community. We need to know that we're valuable. We do matter. We do make an impact. All these other people can rally around change and rally around this, that, and the third and affect change when they are unhappy. We need to figure out how to do that. Otherwise, everybody is going to get a shot at the American dream but us. They're going to keep fueling these small towns and feeding these small towns through building jails. The mass incarceration that which we've known about as an actual thing for at least the last 10 years, 10, 15 years, I feel like we're still letting it go on. Nobody's fighting against it because the majority of the people in this country who are in jail are black. They're black. Well, now I'm going to say the majority. The majority is white. But the numbers, like, they fill up the difference with us because they don't want to go overboard with that shit. Like, for us, it goes crazy. It goes crazy. It goes crazy. This country is fucked up. It's a bunch of bullshit going on over here, and we're tired of being a whipping post for it. We're tired of being a whipping post, and everybody else's voice is being heard but ours. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else seems to give a fuck. Everybody else, if it's, you got the Jews, the gays, the lesbians, the trans, the this, the that, you got African Americans, everybody else is getting their chance and watching the buck get passed over us. And nobody else is really speaking the fuck up. You hear me? When it's time for us to fight for African American rights, do you see any Ukrainians there? You see the Ukraine people on their own sitting and making efforts to make shit better for us? Do you see how many white people you really see in marching with us on a constant motherfucking basis to make sure we okay? You understand what I'm saying? And listen, there have been white people that have marched with us and died. You know what I'm saying? And died. And, you know, shout out to them for making that ultimate sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? For us. And we're going to keep fighting, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep fighting. But every other, like, it's like you didn't see the Italians with us, the Ukrainians with us, the Germans with us as a race, not just this white girl and that white guy right there. He's German, he's French, but they all here for black people. No one has said, hey, us as the Ukrainian community support you. Where is this coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like that, none of that shit has happened. But y'all want to send billions and billions of dollars for Ukraine to fight Russia. What about us? What about the billions and billions of money that you could have spun on education, on infrastructure in the African American communities? What about that? When you going to start spending billions there? Once again, somebody who ain't even from here, who ain't putting no work in here, who don't have no history here, is getting their, whatever the fuck they want, and we're not. We're tired of that shit. So it's not that we're hate y'all, but it's like, yo, bro, it's making it hard for you to even deal with y'all. Y'all want some outrageous, radical shit. Y'all doing some outrageous, radical shit. And we just want the simple basics that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Let a gay, a transgender man, woman, whatever, that, you know, however it's going, right? Whatever way, you going to man to woman, woman to man, however it's going. But let that person be white. You know what I'm saying? Like, let that person be white. Oh, you a white woman now? Oh, you a powerful motherfucker. You could change into being a white woman. A white woman is a dangerous motherfucking person. Oh, a white woman is dangerous. Just ask the Emmett Till family. A white woman is dangerous. You could morph into a white woman, you're a bad motherfucker. That's literally like turning into a Power Ranger at this point. If you can go from a man to Mighty Morphin white woman, you are dangerous as shit because you can get somebody killed. Nobody wants to turn into a cool black guy. Nope. Nobody, no matter how cool he is on TV, nobody wants to be him. They just want his money, his fame. Fuck actually being him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all turning into white women. Nobody's turning into a Mighty Morphin black guy. This shit ain't happening. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all cool with having us at the bottom. One of the most dangerous people on the planet, that damsel in distress, those white tears that they weaponize is deadly. What? You shitting me? That woman said Emmett Till whistled at her and they lynched him. A little boy. She got a little boy killed. You hear me? A white woman's cry in distress is enough to get a child killed. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So y'all wondering why we got a problem with watching everybody else who is participating in this shit that we call the United States. We watching everybody else, every other community that participates, get over. Get over. When the original two people here, there were three groups of people here originally. There was the white man, the Native American, and the African. You hear me? The Native American has been reduced to dust damn near. They have been reduced to dust. You feel me? Reduced to dust. They on reservations. They're scattered throughout the lands. It's fucking crazy. The African American is just like, and even with them being reduced to dust, it's like nobody wants, you'd rather be an Indian than a Native American before African American. Enough Native Americans get together, they can get some land and open a casino. Tax-free. Tax-free. You hear me? They get land and can open up a casino, and the police can't just walk on their land. We don't even got that shit where we live at. Everything we got, the government own, the projects, the townhomes and all that shit. The government own all that shit. We don't got nothing of our own. The laws don't apply to us. Still don't apply to us. And we the ones going to fuck the jail. The super predators and all this other shit. We the super predators still. But you got white men who want to be white women, turn this motherfucker Mighty morphed into a white woman and then went and shot up a fucking school. But we still the super predators. We the ones who got all these you know that shit they used to do to us? Coming up with all these false ass theories about how a black person has a higher threshold of pain than white people and just experimenting on us. Legally. Writing papers on it and all that. Shit wronger than two left shoes. But they were allowed to do it anyway. This is the point we making. Y'all want all this radical shit, unfathomable shit. Two men getting married. Two men getting married. That's unfathomable at one time. At one point in time, nobody could possibly think that two men or two women could get married. That is mind-blowing. But yet in 2023, it's still mind-blowing that a young black man could be driving in an expensive car. That's more mind-blowing than two people of the same sex getting married. Y'all fucking me up with this one, man. Y'all killing me with this shit, honestly. Honestly, it has to stop. Like, when is it going to stop? This is some bullshit. For real, for real. It really is. It is outrageous. It is outrageous that finally, once the criminal justice system bit Donald Trump in the ass, that it's a problem and our government is ran by radical left tyrants. And his lawyer had the fucking audacity to compare him to Biggie and Tupac. What the fuck do Donald Trump got to do with Biggie and Tupac? Please show with a correlation between that. Some Nelson Mandela. She also compared him to Nelson Mandela and Jesus. What the fuck has Donald Trump ever did that makes them anything alike? Somebody please tell me, put me on. What? You got to be from 10th and shitting me that this motherfucker actually said this shit. Come on, y'all. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm speaking directly to the trans community. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is the fuck crazy. This is literally the fuck crazy. To me, to a motherfucker like me, this is mind-blowing shit. And what's even more mind-blowing is that the fact you gonna act like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what's going to really blow my mind, is that at some point in time, the people who want all this support, the people that want all this acceptance and want everybody to be inclusive and all this other shit have not shown up for anybody else. Have not. Like the Black Lives Matter movement, what a lot of people got on board with is that it just wasn't focused on what's going on over here. They were focused on the injustices abroad too. Like the stuff that's going on with Muslims. Real rap. We're tired of that shit. We're tired of that shit. We're tired of that shit. We're tired of seeing it to happen to anybody that has any melanin in their skin. Donald Trump was the president and he banned Middle Eastern travel to the United States. He tried to ban those people from coming over here. Ban those people from coming over here. But Kanye West says he about to go DEFCON 3. He lost every goddamn thing. You speak about the Jews any way, shape, form, you're done. That shit is horrible. That shit is horrible. That such a minority holds a majority of the power in this country and nobody sees it, you know. I mean, nobody sees a problem with it. Nobody sees a problem with them not being held accountable. You know what I'm saying? You're not being held accountable. You guys are not being held accountable anytime where you can agree that, yes, a lot of Jewish people do own the fucking masters to all these black guys' hard work. Y'all not going to take accountability for that? Kanye West was just making all that shit the fuck up. No, we all know that shit to be true. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that black people were mad at Kanye West at the time for saying shit about George Floyd when that really wasn't the issue. The points that he was making were very fucking valid. You know what I'm saying? They were very valid. These points were very valid. That this particular group of people, the minority, they are a minority. I just seen a commercial talk about the minority that Jews are in this country, but yet so many hate crimes has been committed against them. Try to say more than anybody else, which we know is a fucking lie. Okay? There have not been more attacks on Jewish people in this country than there have been on African Americans. So let's fucking stop it. But y'all not going to be accountable for that. Y'all just going to make that commercial and let that shit fly? Okay, cool. It's fucked up, though. If you ask me, it's super duper duper fucked up. It is super duper 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 fucked up. And we got to do better. We got to do better. Any Joe Smo, like I said, can pick up rap, can pick up the clothes we wear, walk like us, talk like us. It's crazy. Bro, play the clip. Imagine inviting this guy to the cookout. You hear me? Imagine having this guy at the cookout.
Hey, someone lock me up. Lock me up for this drip today. This drip today, someone lock me up for it. Oh God, screw 12 now for real. This drip's illegal in 49 states. Good thing I live in Ohio.
Are you shitting me? Like, he just thought that was cool as fuck. He thought that was cool. Like, real rap, like, he thinks that's cool. That's okay. That, like, he thinks that's cool. It's sad. It's funny as fuck to watch his goofy ass You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, once it's over, it's not funny anymore. It was funny when it was funny till it's not. You know what I mean? To get a quick chuckle out of it. But where it's coming from, the energy that it brings is not funny at all. You know what I'm saying? Because he thinks that's cool. He doesn't think that that's a mockery. It is a mockery of us. He just think that it was cool to get on TV and do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like we all laugh when we seen Andy McEnormous acting like a black kid and all that other shit, and it's all cool. You feel what I'm saying? But this is what he's seeing on TV. He's acting out what he's seeing on TV. That doesn't mean he's from us. That doesn't mean he's for us. You feel what I'm saying? But this is the images that they're allowed to put out. Andy McEnormous is a little Jewish kid. Y'all remember him, right? Little Jewish kid. You know what I mean? It just blows my mind to the umpteenth degree. It blows my mind to the umpteenth degree. I can't figure out why everybody else is getting theirs and we're not. You know what I'm saying? When we fight for it, it's not like we don't show up. You know what I'm saying? It's not like all the time we completely not sticking together. As much as they say we don't stick together, but it's not all the time that we not sticking together. Even when we do stick together and collectively come together and say, yo, we had a fucking enough. We did stick together and we rioted all over the fucking country. And that wasn't enough to change shit. But y'all think y'all gonna march through a couple town hall meetings and stand in front of a couple city hall buildings and everything's just supposed to be how y'all want it to be. TV should be shaped and fashioned the way how y'all want it to be. But we still fighting to get motherfucking black leads and roles and shit. When Angela Bassett is still fighting to get an Oscar when she was just snubbed and overlooked for Jamie Lee Curtis. That's why Michael B. Jordan and goddamn, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Played in Creed with him. I can't think of his name. It's escaping me right now. But that's why they came out and they gave her salute. We still got this shit going on. But y'all expect change. It seems like that the transgender community, their thought process is laced with white privilege. It is. Because being transgender isn't just bound to one race. There are transgender black people, there are transgender white people, transgender Chinese, Laotian, and whatever, and the list goes on. You hear me? But overall, because there are white people included in it, white privilege comes with it. Just like with being gay. With being gay, white privilege comes with that in this country because there are a lot of gay white men who are in charge. This is the point I'm making. This is like, do you understand the correlation here? I'm hoping that it's clicking with y'all. I really am. I'm hoping that it's clicking with y'all. We're tired of that shit. We are tired of that shit. We are tired of the token black guy, the niggas that they plant in situations so we can feel like we're making leeway. Like they tried to put fucking Herschel Walker in office like that's what the fuck we needed when it was clearly that there's something wrong with him, that he was retarded. He probably had CTE. Are you fucking shitting me? But we supposed to sit back and be cool with it, keep our mouth shut, be good boys. Fuck that. When I see the shit on TV that was going on with gay people and transgender people, I do have a problem with it. Is it enough that it's going to disrupt my day? No, but I don't like seeing it because I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I'm not here to persecute nobody, chase nobody down, and make them change. You hear me? But I'm saying if we got to accept all this shit, you hear me? We got to accept all this shit. Then won't you guys accept that? No, not all black men are dangerous. Not all black girls are angry or over-sexualized. You feel what I'm saying? We don't have all these motherfucking problems. Not all black kids in the ghetto are criminals or stupid or illiterate. Why can't y'all accept that? It bases about us being good human beings. Why can't y'all accept the basic things about us being good, safe, wholesome people? I don't understand that. But you want me to accept that what's going on with you is natural and it's okay and it's your prerogative. Kiss my motherfucking ass. I ain't going for it. You got me fucked up. That is fucked up that you should even suggest that we should go for that. That's manipulation. That's manipulation. You guys are hypocrites. To the max. To the max. And y'all need to reevaluate and rethink your whole strategy. Because all this inclusive bullshit y'all talking about is cat, and we all know it, and we can clearly see it. Real rap. Real rap. I just don't understand this shit. We don't have the science maybe right now. We don't have the science right now to understand what body dysmorphia is or how to correct it. Well, we don't understand what it is, but I'm just talking about how to correct it. How to make somebody stop feeling like, you know, they belong in the body of someone else. You know what I'm saying? But it is something in your DNA. There is a difference. There is. So we need to figure out that type of shit. You hear me? We do. You know what I mean? You can't do it through God and all things through God, but church ain't gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Like the masjid ain't gonna get it. We're gonna need to ask Allah for the knowledge, the strength, the patience, you know, the discipline to come up with these answers. You hear me? But you know, wiping some holy water on somebody's head and saying I rebuke thee is not gonna help. It ain't. It just isn't. You feel me? So could we please get something done like real rap? Could we please get something done for us, for some black people? Can y'all get out the way so that when they, you know, start passing these laws and changing this and changing that before y'all looking at everybody else's shit, you hear me? Could we spend the beginning of this session, if not the whole session, focusing on what's going on with the African Americans in this country and how we gonna fix our plight? You hear me? How we gonna do this reparations thing? Because everybody got some land that y'all stole from the Indians. Y'all stole this motherfucker land from the Indians and divvied it up amongst yourselves and give us shit. Even though y'all made us help us, man, y'all made us help y'all take it from them and we ain't getting none. It was fucked up. Real rap. It's fucked up. Nobody, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't hear all these people screaming that fact. Let's just give the whole country back to Native Americans. We ain't going that direction. That's not gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? I guess Native Americans chalked it up like we know this shit ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I gotta lay out every issue. Gotta lay you know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. I got to lay out all these issues because if I don't, apparently, then goddamn it, no one will. You feel me? And that shit is it's crazy. We can't keep having that shit go on, yo. We can't keep having this shit going. It's hurtful. It's hurtful. You know what I'm saying? It is hurtful. Like I said, there was a time where I felt like I was crazy. My experiences with the police just isolated, centered on me. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't mean just getting beat the fuck up when you're in their custody. I'm talking about getting in their courtroom and getting railroaded. The law just magically applying differently. I don't get it. I don't get it. And we know this is a thing. It's not nothing new to us. But while we're trying to correct it and we're trying to get the criminal justice system to stop eating us alive, you know what I'm saying? Which is something we're asking for something pretty basic and straight to the fucking point. Treat us the way you want to be treated. But while we're fighting and shedding blood and tears for this shit, every other request by every other group of people is being granted. Why? You feel what I'm saying? What's going on in Philadelphia is like I said, it's crazy. But we're really not going to Philadelphia is gentrifying. It is. Not as fast as Brooklyn did, but it's happening. It's happening. And when it really start getting aggressive and they keep buying everything up, they're going to come up with a solution for that to send you motherfuckers to jail. What's going on with you, Dante? Appreciate you for sliding through, man. You're going to go to jail. They're going to lock you up for guns, jaywalking, clips of weed, whatever the fuck they can get you off the street and out of your property and out of their new communities. They're new communities. Mind you, you think I'm playing with you? Y'all not paying the fuck attention. Now I gotta break it down for y'all. Y'all think that these people ain't gonna get y'all out of your homes when, first of all, half y'all don't own your homes. Second of all, we're talking about the white man. He is a master at taking people's land and shit. And you think that you gonna stop him? After centuries and centuries of their blueprint being tested and proven, you motherfuckers just think y'all not gonna get up on out their way. This is what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? This is what the fuck I'm saying. It's coming. It's coming. And everything bad that happens to us, the rest of everybody else is going to allow it to happen. They're going to allow it to happen. You hear me? While old ladies are being evicted with eminent domain and all that shit, there's going to be some scandal that they drop on the internet. You feel what I'm saying? And they're going to pass some laws for some other groups of people that's going to pacify them and keep them quiet and have them not join up with us and show us no support. You feel what I'm saying? And then they're going to railroad us. They're going to railroad us. You hear me? I'm telling you, it's about to be something with our water. Y'all better continue to get some goddamn water. You feel what I'm saying? It's all this shit just magically leaked in our water. This shit ain't never happened before. Come on, yo. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. We need to stick together. We need to stop letting everybody else get their piece of the pie before we do. We've been standing like this for the longest now. Please, sir, could I have some more? We ain't even get no more. This ain't Oliver Twist where he was like, please, sir, can I have some more? Please, sir, can I have some? We still on, can I have some? Everybody else is talking about, can I have more? We still need some. And if you think that motherfucking affirmative action and allowed to vote and all these other things is some, it's fucking not. Everybody else can fucking vote with no problem. That shouldn't be something that we ask for and it's considered, oh, that's your favor. No, that's just where everybody else start. That's fucked up. It's fucked up. Bad. It's bad. It's bad that all the people that's doing it, like, it's crazy that those people, those African-American peoples who are not in the hood, they're in thriving African-American communities amongst elite African Americans, man. Like a lot of them boys call themselves looking out, looking back, and you're not. Until you go down there on the ground floor with those people and try to make a difference, you're fucking not. You're not. You hear me? So to all my African American brothers and sisters who claim to be so woke, I need to tell y'all something. You can't help those people until you stop being afraid of your own people, and that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. That is going to be hard. I'm telling you. So until you stop being afraid of us, we ain't going to never be able to come together. Because y'all think the cause for this and the cause for that. No, y'all, we need to start like everybody else, these black people, like y'all going to all these different places to open y'all businesses and doing that instead of coming right back home to where it started for you and fortifying that. You want to go to school and you got accolades, this, that, and third, and you run to here and run to that. No, until you come back home and put the effort in there, then you haven't done anything. You haven't. Because the shit's still going on. And those people can be saved. You just not trying to save them. You don't deem they worthy. You agree with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the fuck I'm talking about. We need to be motherfucking solidified in what we want and what we gonna do. And everybody that says they have an interest or a stake at helping us, so y'all need to step the fuck up. And it's not just our counterpart white people. I'm talking about the blacks who are successful, who have left the hood. You are living proof that it can happen. But you want to come down on special occasions or when they need you to talk at a community center or something. No, them kids need to see you all the fucking time. The same way they see the drug dealers all the time. The same way they see the strippers all the time. They know drug dealers get money. They know drug dealers make shit happen because they're there. But they don't know that lawyers, doctors, teachers, financial analysts and all that shit, ESPN host and all that shit, they don't know that they can be that. That's only on TV. That's fake to them because none of them people live in their fucking communities. That's all I'm saying. Are y'all coming back? All those people who ran out the motherfucking hood when y'all got some money, y'all see the white folk coming back, or y'all gonna come back too? Or y'all gonna spend some of this money and live in the communities that you made it out from to show people that you can really do it? It's not a fucking game no more. It's not a statistic. One in every couple niggas make it out. No, we all make it out around this joint. Why can't we brag about that? Yo, hey, down here in 39 Black or down here in Blumberg, down here in Richard Island, we all make it out. This is a make it out type of neighborhood. Y'all ain't on that, huh? Well, until we get on that, they're going to keep handing out certificates of bullshit and pacifying us with some nut shit and looking out for everybody else, giving them what they need to make their motherfucking communities fortified. Shout out to the Big Exclusive Network. Shout out to my man Shannon, Big Exclusive Rentals, who takes his time, his energy, and he gives back to the community center on 34th and Harrisburg. He encourages us to do it, and we all give our ones and twos so we can sit down basketballs, water, and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get down hands-on. You hear me? Yeah, I mean, listen, I appreciate y'all, man. It ain't about trying to be no reverend. It's about, man, I need the help. I'm stressed the fuck out. I'm losing it about this. Losing it. You wanna know why? My main thing is, like I said, my daughter was almost shot in the playground. In the playground. In the playground. It's a serious problem in our neighborhoods. This shit ain't going on in their neighborhood. Where all the gay people live at and the trans people gather and hang out, this shit ain't happening in front of their fucking kids. It's happening in front of our kids. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody else is getting a piece and getting catered to but us. And we the motherfuckers who deserve it the most. Nobody deserves it more than us. We built this motherfucking country. Died for this shit. Nobody care. Nobody in the world. Nobody's stepping up. Nobody in the fucking world is stepping up. They don't give a fuck about what's happening over us to us in Ukraine. Before that war broke out in Ukraine, you think them people gave a fuck about us? No. Ain't give a fuck about us, yo. So why am I supposed to all of a sudden break down and, oh my God, it's an atrocity? Yes, it is war going on over there. But it's been war in the Middle East since I've been fucking born. And all y'all did over there was go over there and take their fucking oil, disrespect their religion, and tell them that their religion is primal and that shit shouldn't be adhered to. Wow. The bullshit you get in America. America always talking about land of the free. We the only ones that ain't free. We the only ones ever been shackled and chained around this motherfucker too, though. So you tell me why I'm supposed to give a fuck about what's going on in Ukraine. Why I'm supposed to give a fuck what's happening to the trans community. Why I'm supposed to give a fuck about Asian hate crimes. Why? Because everything that y'all see going on with y'all happen to us every day. Like I said, transgender community is not isolated to one race. It's black, white, candy stripe. It's all over. You know what I'm saying? It's not isolated to one race. So like I said, why should I care about specifically what's being done for them to protect them when y'all not even giving a fuck specifically about what's supposed to be done for me as a man, period. As a man, period. Come on, y'all. They don't give a fuck. We need to. We need to. But I'm saying until then, like, I can't support anybody else's struggle or even give a fuck about anybody else's struggle who don't give a fuck about the struggle I go through. As an African-American Muslim in this country, I can't care about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I can't care. They know they're not ready, bro. They not ready. I can't care about nothing. I can't muster atoms worth of caring. It's not there. It's not there. We need our people to care about our community. We need our people to care about our community. Maybe if they dump $2 billion into Philadelphia and brought shit back like Auto Shop to school and all these other programs that you can learn and all these other trades and brought all these jobs back to our schools, you know what I'm saying? Like trades in our schools, some money for the summer programs, money for people to open up businesses so there be jobs for these kids in the summer. Until y'all start giving out billions for that, and they ain't kiss my ass with what the fuck is going on across the Atlantic. I don't care. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And I'm not even trying to be a dick about it. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I got to worry about mine right now. Real rap. We'll get to yours after we get to ours. That's just how I feel about it. You feel me? You ain't got to like it. But I'm going to leave y'all with this right here. We need to stick together, stop being fucking followers, and stop letting these people tell us what's in and what ain't. Because they dictate everything that they sell and what they going to sell off what they think the black community is going to spend their money on. So, bro, I want you to go to that one clip with this goofball with this puffy motherfucking jacket on. You hear me? Real rap. Last one.
Oh, wow. That is. Wow.
Oh, please.
Oh, man. Though.
That right there, that is amazing.
Is that like a built-in scarf?
That right there, that is amazing. Shut the fuck up, dog. That shit is butt. You hear me? That shit is trash. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't know what the fuck. Doubleville. Yeah, no. Like, what the fuck? But y'all keep hyping it up in these dumbass ads and all that. I just seen a fucking ad for Gucci with A$AP Rocky in it. It was him, a white guy, and a white girl, and he's sitting on the ground with his back against the wall, and main man just had his hand on A$AP Rocky's leg on some real spicy shit. You hear me? No, I want them to stop projecting those images into our community, especially this hip hop community, trying to make it seem like, you know, being this way and that way is cool. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I appreciate it to the utmost that y'all came and fuck with your boy today. So that's what it is, man. I'll catch y'all later. I'm gone.
I be on go, yeah. Just give me a reason.
I told y'all, new year, new show, same energy at Court in the Gym every Thursday night on the big exclusive network, 7 to 8:30. Tap in with me on the Facebook channel and the YouTube channel, big exclusive network. Y'all know what it is. Real people talking about real things. So if you're a real one, get with me.
Oh, yeah. You already know.